Hey there, everybody. I hope you're doing good. Man, we've got Hurricane Helene is just making herself known to us here in the southeast. We're expecting some weather tomorrow, but my sister is already getting it, and my sister in Belmont is already getting it, and it's like, wow, it's crazy, crazy. I've got two new journals already listed in the shop. I listed them yesterday. This fabric was very intriguing. It's called Enchanted Forest, and you can see that there are tree trunks in the back of it. It's just absolutely enchanting fabric. Well, I want to thank Leanne for sending this along. It's really super cool. The bead strand does feature this rather unique item right here. I love to do bead strands, and that's like on my project list today. I've got to sort some things out. She is quite large. Let's just, go ahead and do the measurement here, because that's always fun, right? Let me get my ruler out. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've got a 5-inch girth going on here. You guys, you know the drill. Everything in the book that is under a paper clip is relatable material, things that would go together, things that would look great together. But don't ever think that you have to be. I love this thing right here. This was in my planner for so long, and I thought, I've been unplanning my planner. If you're interested in planning or finding planner piece or something like that, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. As an older person, I'm not, I plan differently. I think when we get to this age, we're not scheduling our children's appointments and play dates and that sort of thing at all. We're doing different things than, maybe we're planning self-care, and we're planning projects to do to improve our lives or make our surroundings better. It's just a whole different dynamic when you're this age and you are using a planner. So I'd love to know what you guys are using. Right now, I am using absolutely nothing because I had a big planner and I really did like it. And then I stopped using it. A lot of things have happened to me this past year with Mama passing away in January. I just find that sometimes I can't do things that I was doing last year or be the person that I was last year. That's normal, right? Sometimes I'll sit around and well, not sit around, but I'll be like doing something and I'll go, I just don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't know why I can't get it together. I don't know why I feel this way. And then, the Holy Spirit goes, hey, remember what happened in January? And it's like, oh yeah. So I think sometimes you just get super hard on yourself when you are in, when you're in just a phase of grief. And my sister and I talked about it. I love this image right here. This is from a 1948 merchandise advertising. I think it's from a Farmer's Almanac. I love this. I just think it's really cool. That when you're in a phase, and my sister and I were talking about this. I love this black cat right here. We're talking about this the other day. She said, I don't think this is a phase. And I was like, you are probably exactly right. It is not a phase. It is something that is just not going to go away. Just a little reminder, y'all, when you get these books, a lot of times not a lot of times, but sometimes the washi tape that I use to secure the pockets down will come unstowed, undone. So you have to press it down. It's probably one of the first things that you might want to do when you when you open your book. We're also not fussed about using the book as a flip thing going this way. We can use it as a vertical file and keep it on our desk for, hey, interest, inspiration, color guidance, color charts, colors that we like, images that we like. Sometimes we just need that little spark, and I think that these books are awesome when you just need that spark of inspiration, that little quickening that helps us in our projects and helps us get things done. This one is called Coffee Break. I love Coffee Break. This is the last of this fabric. This is all I have, and she is 4 inches thick. I like the way that the bead spine turned out because I did kind of latch on to that coffee theme. So we've got coffee swirls. We've got these faux coffee beans that I put on here. I just thought it was a lot of fun to create that bead spine. I love to create bead spines, which is another thing that I have got to do today. I've got to separate beads because remember when we were doing crow confetti and it all, like I just dumped everything in that big bin, bin, and now it's like, oh, the crow confetti didn't take off like I wanted it to, so now I gotta go through and like separate everything again. But that's okay because we are, like I said, Hurricane Helene is making her way up here. Relatives are already hunkering down, and I imagine tomorrow is going to be a great day to hunker down and play with some beads and get some things organized. Sometimes I just have to stop and restock and reorganize. These books do take a lot of time, effort, energy, and oh my gosh, supplies. You've got so much paper to play with in these books. You've got images to play with. You've got embellishments. It's just such a fun opportunity to kind of flex your own creativity, to make things that maybe you wouldn't normally make, to discover new ways to create, to write. There's all kinds of things you can do with this. It's not just an art journal. It's an exploratory adventure. That's what it is. Say it after me. Exploratory adventure. That's exactly what it is. Because there's just so much to do, so much to see, so much to learn. I love to learn. I think that I should have continued my teaching journey. I did not continue my teaching journey. Instead, I went into the music business full time. I really sometimes wish that I had not done that, but I did, which is another thing we can talk about on another day. That you roll around to this age and you realize, well, I regret this and I regret that and I regret. Maybe that would be a nice, maybe that would be a helpful blog post or Patreon post or something like that. Speaking of Patreon, you can join my Patreon for free and get free content and free printables and things like that. So I'll leave that link in the description box below. Like I said, these are already listed at Etsy. So thank you guys so much for your support. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. Grateful for your goodness and love and sweetness and support. Thanks, y'all. See you later. Bye.